Yo, what's up, everybody? Hope everybody having a good day, man. I just wanted to jump on here and just talk some shit. To be honest with you, it's a lot of shit that goes on a day-to-day basis, man, that we just don't have enough dialogue about. You know what I mean? As people, with technology being the way it is, like we just, sit in front of our computers and just kind of say fuck it. You know what I mean? I seen what you did today. I don't need to call you and check on you. So, it's just important, man, that we just speak our minds and just have conversation and shit and, help each other out in this tough life, man, because this shit it's a lot. It's a lot to deal with on a day-to-day if you're dealing in American society with all the pressure, all of the judgmental people, all of the, just the people that judge on everything you do, man. There's so many different reasons why we do what we do out here. We're not really even being ourselves, man. So, I just felt like I started being comfortable on camera, and I would start to, just change the way we deal with each other. I mean, this is what it's gonna be. We're gonna be on Facebook, on camera, on, this technology, then we're gonna use it the right way. We're gonna communicate with each other, you know what I mean? And just express each other's mind. And thank you, bro. So I was getting my tire changed. Come to find out, my rim has a crack in it. The crack is too goddamn big to fix. So I either need to get some new rims, which I really need to do, or I can go to a welding shop and get it welded. So I just texted my welding guy, and hopefully he can get to me sometime soon. But yeah, y'all. I hope everybody chilling today. It feels beautiful outside. This is my type of weather. I was thinking, man, and I was like, I just turned 33. I'm 33 years old, and I never even reflected on it. I never even reflected on how it felt to be 33 and just like, where I am in life, in the process, because it's all the process, right? You got to plan it out. I mean, we all have our short-term goals and our long-term goals, and sometimes it's good to just take evaluation, you know what I mean? So me turning 33, it really, caused me to do that and just take a step back. So, that's why, I just chose to just record today to talk about it. Like, being 33 is amazing. It feels great. It feels like, a sense of accomplishment when you can look back over your life when you were like, 18 to like 22, and you were just thinking like, hey, what the hell, like, dang, 30 something, like, that's just so far off. Like, what am I going to be doing? Like, I'm struggling like hell right now to get some food in my body, or, to just have my wants in life, or even my needs. I'm struggling right now. Like, so what is this going to look like in 10 years? I might starve to death, So it's been amazing just sitting back thinking about like the fact that I've been able to kind of manage through life and, adapt to the environments and places that I've been and environments that, I've had to be subject to, whether good or bad, you know what I mean? And just shifting my perspective and all of that stuff. I was talking to my son the other day, and one of the most beautiful conversations that we had happened yesterday. I just put him in a private school, and so I was talking to him about that. He's only been in private school maybe like 2 weeks now, and I was like, man, so what do you think? Like, how you feel about it? Like, do you like it? Like, what type of feedback would you give? What are some of the things that he could change, and what are some of the things that stand out about it? And so he we started talking, and he was like, Dad, I like it. It's fun, you know what I mean? Like, it's fun and refreshing being in a new environment where the teachers are more engaging. They spend more time with us. The classes are smaller, and that was one of the reasons why he actually asked to get out of public schools. He was like, the classrooms are packed. The work's not hard enough. My friends, they're kind of like, being peer pressured and stuff like that. And so he asked to go to private school, and I already wanted to do it for him. So I did it, you know what I mean? I was like, fuck it, yeah, let's do it, man. I'm glad that you even want to do it, and I want to invest in you like that, son. And so yeah, back to yesterday, we were having a conversation, And he was like, yeah, man. So then I was like, what about the girls? I was like, how are the girls there? And he was like, he started laughing. He's like, yeah, they different. And so what he was meaning was like, they just different. Like one of the girls' dad was like, my mom just doesn't give me whatever I want, so I'm mad. So like, that just kind of gave me the perspective that like, hey, these kids are spoiled. They like, they just don't have a care in the world. You know what I mean? The stuff they're worried about is just like so far off than what like regular people are worried about that maybe, kind of have middle class settings or, are impoverished. And so, the shit was just hilarious, man. He was like, that's how they think. And I was like, wow, dude, like that's kind of crazy that you kind of like chose to kind of say that, because it shows how some people think versus where he's coming from, where he wanted to go to private school. And so other kids in there are like, hey, my mom just sent me here and she doesn't care what I think. She didn't ask me, you know what I mean? And he was just like, Dad, I'm appreciative, that I have the opportunity to do this. And you know what I mean? I kind of learned from seeing that with them, that I'm in a good position, you know what I mean? And so on and so forth. So it was just an amazing thing because, my son here, he is 13 years old. He's already getting valuable life lessons to change his perspective so that when he hits the ground running, whatever path he chooses, he's like, thankful for the opportunity, and he's just operating out of that attitude of gratitude, which brings you that good luck and, that good luck and good fortune that we all talk about, which is really just hard work and appreciation, you know what I'm saying? And a few other things, like integrity and just all these good principles that you have to kind of put it all together and make it all work, you know what I mean? And so my son, he really made me feel proud yesterday because it made me feel like, the investment was worth it. And even if he didn't say that I was going to do it, but just by him having that mindset, it was just like, yeah, we're going in the right direction. And I know it's gonna be great from there. But yeah, I ain't gonna talk y'all head off. Y'all see me again, I'll jump on again. Definitely be in touch with you guys. I love to see more from y'all. Let's just kind of have conversation here, guys. It's cool. It's cool to do this. You know what I mean? We're not running around all over the town anymore, running into each other, having all these physical engagements. So we can do it here. And I think it's important for us to embrace technology and understand that technology is really at its simplest point right now. 10, 20 years from now, I mean, how we're communicating probably will be way different. So let's take advantage of it and, let's spread love and positivity by just, trying to just work through whatever struggles we're going through in a human way and conversating and getting help. And maybe, this will help somebody's day. And you may do the same if you drop, some jewels or just drop some about your day and how you're living and let people see the real you. You know what I mean? Don't care too much about people's suggestions on you. Just let people see the real you. And as long as your intentions are great, everything's going to be fine. You know what I'm saying? So y'all be good, be well. And you know what I mean? I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.